Hello everyone, Mecha here, and I'm about to play some TEARRING SAGA, a game made by Kaga and was so similar to Fire Emblem that they actually sued him for it. I'm not familiar with it at all, neither are you probably, but that's okay. We could just get through this journey together, and helping me with this is an old school friend of mine, Irissa. How's it going?
Hi, it's going pretty well. It's been a while since I've been on the channel, like, as myself. I just want to say my pronouns are they, them, thanks. I haven't played this game in a while either, but I've been brushing up and I'll be here to try to help guide Mecha so he doesn't make any horrible mistakes, basically.
Yeah, just normal mistakes. So cool. I'll probably not read out the story in full because I know it's a very elaborate story.
Yes.
But I'll be reading it a
It should
little
sound
bit.
familiar, by the way. Even this little bit should sound familiar.
A Wicked God. I mean, that's just like all these RPGs in general. Reign of Terror. Unholy Flames of Darkness. There was one guy who stood up against them. Alright, there we go. I missed like half of that.
It's okay.
He prayed to heaven and begged for the strength to face the darkness. At that moment, his wounds were healed, and a fair goddess appeared before him in the form of a great dragon. Ah, yes. Loggers be like, the goddess said to him, "O brave youth, take up your sword. I grant you the power to conquer evil and bring my peace to this land." That's very nice of Naga. I mean,
Utona.
Utona, creator of the Four Guardians and the daughter of the mother goddess, Miradonna. And with Utona's blessing and love, the hero slew the foul god and freed his people. Oh, that's nice. He became king over the land and led his kingdom to a prosperous future. He now rests in peace with his fallen friends, and his children are left to carry on his will. But his spirit of justice and freedom will never perish from this world. And this game is on the PlayStation, right? PlayStation 1?
PlayStation 1, that's correct.
Okay.
It came out in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I think that's like 2 years after Thracia, basically.
I think Thracia was 1999, so sounds about right. TEARRING SAGA. Nice. Okay. Is that also what it says in Japanese?
No, it's what. So the big purple text is saying that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I see.
the top one is saying like Chronicles of the Heroes of War or Unitona. I'm not like super clear on it. But, like this is yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, I've seen like bits of this game, like very, very tiny bits from like people posting screenshots and stuff, and that's the only thing I'm really familiar with. I've known some names, but I have no idea what the hell is happening here. I do find these animations and like graphics really charming in a way. The sound effect is great. Got squished like a bug. I have no idea what's going on.
This is actually like this isn't really a spoiler, but like what you're watching right now is actually like history, basically. Like you're watching like the pre-roll stuff is what plays is like what happened in the past and like the past wars, basically.
Oh, so it's like the war they talked about or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. It's like some of the like battles and stuff that they're going to talk about actually play out in the little preamble stuff. I don't believe there are dialogue in here. They just show you like the characters that you'll be like, oh, I know that character. They talked about them, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, none of it seems familiar, but then again, I know there's going to be a lot of names and characters to remember, so I'll probably forget like half the time, which is why it's so helpful to have someone around who's already seen most of it. Oh, that's so cool. I can't wait to play this.
Oh, we can get started.
Yeah. I mean, is there much more to this than just like people battling?
No, it's pretty much just, it's literally just like you're going to see people and that you might recognize names of and stuff, and it's going to be events from the past. That's all.
Okay. Well,
the only thing I'm going to say like before we like start the game is that like this game, like not only is like there are a lot of text and it's dense, it's like it is honestly kind of hard to follow how much stuff is going on because it's not necessarily all presented in the most easy to follow way. So if you get lost in what's going on between the different, because there's so many different countries and like allegiances and stuff that are going on, that it can get a little bit confusing. So like try to play close attention like when it's explaining stuff at the start, because it doesn't really give you much like else. It doesn't give you like an FE4 big intro that helps set the stage properly again until besides the end. So when you start the game for the new game thing, try to play close attention.
All right. We'll see. Oh, he's saying the spell name. That's funny. Okay, let's see if I can. Can I press start to get through this? Is it working? How do you even get through this?
You can exit it. You should see there should be a button to get out of here.
I might have pressed it.
There we go.
There we go. All right, new game. Loading. Let's get it. Oh boy, more text. In the center of the great Marathon Ocean lies the vast continent of Liberia. In ages past, its people suffered under the rule of tyrannical god Gurxel. But 8 centuries ago, a young man dared to rebel again. Same story as before, I assume.
Yeah.
That's the hero, Shirleywan, with goddess Utona. He overthrew the empire, established a new one. They were wed, and then they were divided into 4 kingdoms, each bearing the name of Holy Queen. Reeve, Canaan, Lead, and Salia. It goes fast. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. Pause if you need. Press P if you need to pause.
Oh, does that work? Oh, that does need to work. Okay, nice.
Yeah, if you need time. Like, this is kind of heavy. Yeah.
I mean, even if I read this like 5 more times, I would not remember all these names. But I'm gonna give it my best shot anyway. They flourished, but it was not to last. And 50 years ago, Lida, as one of the empires, waged a terrible war against the neighbor Salia. Seems familiar. Its aftermath, the ancient cult of Gurxel made its move, seizing power and spreading its influence far and wide. Seems familiar? Kaga did it first. Weary of the cult's revival, King Bahanuk of Canaan led a campaign to unite the lands around him to stamp out the cults. Canaan is one of the empires, I think.
Yep.
Petition his ally Reeve. I know the name Reeve. That seems familiar. However, Reeve...
That's also a country. Basically, the hero, the hero king, whatever we're gonna call him, who married the dragon. His descendants all split into 4 kingdoms. Reeve is one of them too.
Okay, he refused to help. Cool. Oh, I was confused with Reese. That was not. Never mind. It's a country. You're right. Yeah. So that Bahanuk changed completely. He declared revival of Gurxel's empire and crushed his former ally underfoot. You'll cringe. And now 2 noble sons of Reeve flee from their fallen homeland, seeking out aid from Kingdom of Welt. Little do they know that the 2 of them will determine the fate of the world. Okay, I'm assuming that's our protagonist right here, at least for now.
Yep. So basically, there's you get the basic idea of it, but if you need a refresher, I'll try to get going.
Yeah. That's nice. Runa, there you are. What's the matter? You look a little spaced out. Oh, you can make it fast like that. Okay, so Holmes and Runan. Okay, those are the guys. Those are names I know, but I need to associate portraits with them, I need to associate gameplay with them. Some fresh air on a boat. You say so. Anyway, we're almost at Welts. Are you and your knights ready to go? I said I wouldn't read it all, but it's so easy to just say it when I'm reading it. As long as I have my rapier, I'll be fine. Okay, Marth, cool. Eugen is taking care of the others. I sure wouldn't want to be one of Rosalia's knights. How do they stand at old Jeezer jabbering at them all the time? They look up to him, more or less. After so much fighting against the Empire, all that's left of the Brazilian knights are young recruits like them. Save Eugen. Eugen... Who names their kid after eugenics?
No, come on. That's not where it's from.
He went through hell to protect us, and now he can't even swing a sword anymore after all the wounds he suffered. The young knights understand his pain, so they're doing what they can to repay him. You're right, he has been dependable. So it's like a tactician kind of guy. Kind of like a Maldus kind of thing?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, alright. Without Eugen and my old man, we all would have died a long time ago. Though it's kind of sad that young guys like us had to be saved by a pair of, shall we say, senior citizens. Oh, come on, we like old people in Fire Emblem. I've been meaning to ask you, Holmes, are we really doing the right thing? Your father told us to escape while he and his men hauled off the Imperial army, but do we deserve to survive if we had to sacrifice him to get away? Oh, right, their dad sacrificed themselves for him. Yeah, that seems familiar. Kaga did it first.
It's like chill. We haven't even gotten to like the real this is actually like used in later Fire Emblem stuff. This is all just old stuff. This is like basic Fire Emblem stuff. Okay.
It's some of it is like basic RPG stuff, basic JRPG stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't beat yourself up about it, Runan. It was his choice. Hell, he might not even be dead. He's always been a tenacious little rat. I do hope you're right. I will pray for Admiral Val's safety. That's his dad, I assume.
Yeah, that's Holmes' dad.
Yeah. It's like they keep talking to each other, so they keep saying each other's names, and so I'm gonna associate their names with each other, and it's gonna be hella confusing until I get to the gameplay. Come on, Runen. It's not like you to be so sentimental. My old man didn't do this for you, or even for me. He just wanted to stay and fight for what he believed in. When the time comes for us to retake Granada, we'll see him again. Was Granada one of the empires? One of the four?
No, that's a city. That's a city.
Okay, the capital, kind of like? Okay. I promise you that. I'll hold you to it. Thanks, Holmes. Now, forget about my old man. Let's talk about yours. Oh, I mean, this is actually pretty exciting, isn't it? I've always dreamed of traveling the world as an adventurer and seeking out legends. Now that my old man let me go, I can make that dream come true. An adventurer? That sounds like fun. Yep, I'm gonna gather up some expert thieves and knowledgeable folks, and we'll go on all sorts of crazy expeditions. Say, Runen, why don't you come with me? Aren't you sick of this useless war by now? Holmes, you know I can't do that. Oh, next series, buddy. Oh, right, I think I remember them splitting up, like, different routes in this game. Next series, buddy. I was only joking around. I know you've got obligations. Your dad left you quite the responsibility. Yeah, but someday I'd like to. Old man. Lord Runen, forgive my interruption, but the Isle of Welt has been sighted. So it has. No more time to be shooting the breeze, eh? Okay, Runen. I'll drop you off at Port Zara. Fort Welt isn't too far from here. Thank you, Holmes. Get everyone ready to depart, Eugen. Okay, so that's old guy Eugen. I saw this little boat sliding in there. Something about this is just like so adorable.
I like the world map in this game. I like this song too. We're not going to hear much of it right now because we're not actually looking at the world map.
Oh yeah.
Just like getting a glimpse.
Okay, so is it going to be like Sacred Stones where you just get to like move around in the world map? That's cool.
Depends on the time of the game, but yeah.
Okay.
Of the game, you can do that.
This is Port Zara. For the doorway to a large kingdom like Welt, it's very quiet. Well, my lord, we cannot blame them for being intimidated by the sight of a pirate ship like this. Holmes, you should leave at once. Why do you have a pirate ship, my guy?
The city he's from is sort of like a buccaneering city-state to an extent, basically. He's kind of like a pirate prince.
Cool.
Too. Kind of.
Alright, cool. So we got Jack Sparrow on the team. Alright. Holmes, you should leave at once. It would not do for Lord Runen to be mistaken for an outlaw like yourself. Yeah, we're going. As if I'd stick around just to get yelled at by an old man like you. I was just talking, bro. I assume you're off to Zara? Yeah.
Oh, if you hear places you don't know, yeah, they're just like, it's gonna be normal. The characters in this do not talk as if, like, they talk as if they're in their own world and they're talking to, they don't tend to explain things very much as to if you're the third person viewer. Do you get what I mean? Like, whereas like a lot of modern Fire Emblem games will almost like explicitly...
They don't talk like real people, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to explicitly explain things so that the player understands concepts.
Your dad is a knight commander of the knights, is he not? Yeah, and he's got a busy day ahead because the Empire, there's been rumors of them invading us lately, so as a prince, I have to stop them because my dad asked me to, and here it is.
Yeah, exactly.
That island's out of the Empire's reach. We'll drive out the pirates there and make it our new base. Will you be alright on your own? Don't worry about us. Hunting down pirates is our job. Okay. One glimpse of the Sea Lion's flag and they'll be running as fast as they can. I'm more worried about you, Runen. Your knights are all greenhorns except for that old fossil Eugen. Isn't he still there? Oh, I know. I'll lend you one of my men. Garrow, get over here. Oh, is that the guy with the striped shirt that I saw on the map? I got it, boss. You want me to lend a hand, right? That's right. Consider him your temporary captain. Thanks, Holmes. And thank you, Garrow. Well, suppose it's bye for now, Runen. May the sea breeze bless your journey. Same to you, Holmes. Aw, that's so cool.
You're getting excited.
I am. Like, sure, a lot of it is familiar territory in the sense like, okay, this is that Fire Emblem trope, that Fire Emblem trope. But at the same time, it's new territory, you know what I mean?
No, I got you. For sure.
Oh look, we got two cavaliers and a lord.
Yep. A red cavalier and a green one.
Yeah. Eugen, do you believe that the Kingdom of Welt will be sympathetic to our cause? It's hard to say, my lord. The last time Welt tried to aid Reeve at the Battle of Balt, they suffered tremendous casualties. I've heard that King Raphael something. There's no log feature, is there?
Since. I don't think so. They said that Raphael has been missing since. Basically.
Okay, thank you. Convincing the Queen to assist us with her kingdom in its current state will certainly be no easy task. For now, we should assume that Wealth will be unwilling to provide us aid. In that case, we should do what we can to get into the Queen's good graces. Our first course of action should be to get a grasp of what exactly the situation is here in Wealth. Our great my lord, we can gather information from the citizens here in Port Zara. Make it so. I want all troops to ask around and gather whatever information you can. After that, we'll head for Fort Wealth to meet with Queen Liza. Yes, Lord Brunnen. Hey, it's the Knights. Leave it to us, my lord. That literally just able. Hey, sir. Hi, sir.
Okay.
And hello? Lady Sasha. I know the name Sasha. The enemy is gaining on us. We must make haste. Kate, I can't go another step. You mustn't talk like that, my lady. We're almost to Verge, eh? Verge? Please, just
Verge.
a little...
I think it's just Verge.
Verge. Please, just a little further. But my leg... Ah! Your Highness, your ankle's been sprained. To think you've been putting weight on it this entire time. Forgive me, my lady. I should have noticed sooner. Kate, I shall stay here and hold off our pursuers. Try to make it as far as Port Zara. If you can hide yourself and rest in a lodge overnight, the pain should subside somewhat. And you can continue on towards Verge in the morning. You must press on, with or without me. Oh, Kate, I can't abandon you here. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Kaga did it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't fear for me, your highness.
Don't wear that joke out yet.
Okay, I'll try not to.
It's okay.
I am your guardian and a trained knight. The likes of Kota's soldiers are no match for me. You are indeed a fine knight, Kate, but there's no way you could win against so many soldiers. I know, milady, but I must protect you no matter the cost. That is my duty, no, my privilege as your knight. No, I won't abandon you, Kate. Please, I can make it to Zara. We'll go together, alright? Lady Sasha.
You're gonna have a lot of dialogue if you try to read everything, by the way.
I know.
So,
I'll do it while it's fun, you know?
Okay, it's fair. Okay, so this is like a little tutorial segment because you can't actually move off the island for a bit, so it's just like the moving around tutorial. But you probably want to like set your config stuff first.
Yes. Good call.
What?
Let's see. This, I think we're gonna leave as is until we want to like speed things up, right? And then we.
There was one important thing I have to. The movement indicator should beat 4 in the setting. Movement indicator, yeah. The movement indicator, put that to 4. Put that to 4.
Okay.
You want that at 4 because that's the traditional Fire Emblem shows range and attack kind of thing, basically.
Oh, like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. It's very green. Holy shit. It's fine. It works. Okay, so we got.
What I would advise first is to run into the blue house, because then we'll learn about something that you probably need to know about, basically.
Okay, let's see. Welcome to my naval academy. Here I train soldiers in the art of fighting in the high seas. Pirates are everywhere these days, so knowing how to fight at sea is a must-have. You're going to be sailing through the Sea of Sinai. You look like a good fighter. Interested in learning the ways of fighting at sea? Alright, teach me.
You should say yes, because basically, they're going to be... Throughout the game, there are various houses that you can get trained in fighting in a particular type of map. And Runen is your lord, and these bonuses give you, like, boosted movement and, like, hit and avoid on maps that relate to that. And Runen has to seize a lot of the time, so usually giving him terrain skills is a good idea. So this is, like, just the first one you should probably give to him, basically.
Alright, to fight something on the water. Congrats, you graduated.
Yeah.
A fully fledged seafarer. You'll be forced to reckon within the high seas. Use your new skills to knock some sense into those pirating goons.
Yeah. Now you learned the skill. So you might want to look through your stat screen and stuff. Like,
yeah.
So, you know,
That's a good call to do it right now. Okay, so it loads them individually. All right. Yeah. I think it's already used by nobles. Good against armor cavalry. Oh, it's a good old rapier.
Yeah.
It doesn't say its stats anywhere though, does it?
It does. It does.
Oh, is it at the top? Wait.
I thought it did.
I mean like the rapier's might and everything.
I think it does that when you select it, maybe in con. I don't know why it's not saying that right now.
Okay.
I should have really just looked over this beforehand.
Actually, I have one more idea. I was gonna check. Like that? Maybe? No. Okay, never mind. Okay, so obviously I don't know how good these stats are because I don't know how good the enemies are. So we'll just have to find out in combat, I guess. He is being weighed down by that rapier by 3 points, I see, because his attack speed is only 5. Defense says 4 and then 0 between marks. Oh, that's maybe res? Like magic defense?
That's magic, yeah.
Okay. Because magic is
No,
also...
the zero is the extra defense. Basically.
Oh,
They're-
from like
they're-
shields
they're
and stuff.
shields,
Okay, yeah, makes sense. And one range, okay. And there's like multiple pages to it. You have to talk to, is that Kate? Is her name?
That's Sasha. That's
Oh,
Sasha.
is Sasha the princess?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, yeah.
okay. I just assumed like princess. That's what they said, right? I don't know. Oh, this is, you can see their level up history. I think this is a really cool feature. I can't wait to actually level up and see it. And there's 4 pages, damn. I presume that's terrain costs? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's because you have okay, so
Seafarer?
So there is a page with pure terrain costs. I actually think this is like slightly. This is actually related to weapons.
Oh,
and
this
stuff.
is it. Yeah.
This is the one.
Yeah. Okay.
See, that one's related to your weapon. I believe this is related. Okay, I'm actually not going to explain that right now because that's going to take too long. So
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's
page
just
for
a quick like glance through the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing. I'm assuming this is how many times you used each weapon. What kind of unit he's killed? Damn, that's so funny. It's a beautiful game. Let me take a look at the other guys. So we got a green cav. Are these just
Those are supports.
Okay.
Those are supports.
Oh,
yeah.
it's so intuitive. Promotes with a Knight Crest to Bronze Paladin, I take it, from level 10 onwards.
Mhm.
That's the history, that's the unit kills. We've already seen that kind of. Terrain costs are basically like Fire Emblem. Okay, let's look at the other guy, Christ. All these names are like people I've like seen mentioned in like chats but I'm not involved in. So it's kind of funny to see them like in the flesh, you know what I mean? Alright, okay. And here we have the pirate, Garo.
He's kind of like your Jagan right now, but he has very bad movement, so like that's kind of the limiting factor. He's got much higher stats than most of the rest of your characters.
Oh, I see. That's cool. Oh, I can. Oh, never. Ooh. Oh, never mind. I was like, I can look at the weapons, but never mind. X type, adepts, and seafarer. So a Jagan with adept. Okay, fair. Steals my XP. Seafarer, boost on C map. So is this a C map then?
I think it is because Runen got an extra point of movement after learning that ability.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's just visit the other houses, I guess.
Yeah, just visit all the houses.
All right, let's just check it out. Animations are individual, I assume. Okay.
Yeah.
No, don't. Okay.
I think in item you might be able to look at the weapon data. It's been a while. Equip, and it'll give you the stats. I think. Yeah, that's where you get the weapon stats and stuff.
Oh, I see. All right, fair. I mean, again, none of this makes sense without context. So I'm just like taking a quick little glance, getting used to the controls. All right, just hit the house. A big ship that sailed in not so long ago. I think it was one of Granada's privateering galleys. Wait, you guys were on that thing? Where are you people? Look, I don't care why you came all the way here, but please don't cause any trouble, okay? I've got enough problems as is. Oh, this thing? It's a medicine, I think. I found it down at the docks. Don't know what it's for. If you want it, be my guest. Master Potion.
That's a stat booster.
Oh.
Mastery is your weapon skill, basically. Like.
So what weapon
stat.
level?
Yeah, weapon level. Stat,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Let's check out this place. Armory or something? Yeah, that's all I thought it might be. Right. Just give yourself a bit of loading times every now and then.
Also, I misremembered. I just because I wasn't sure about it. You do actually have to have five more AS than the enemy to double attack. I'm sorry, it's not.
Okay.
It's not guided. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'll try to remember to like edit it out a little bit. Okay.
It's okay. I don't mind being wrong.
No, it's not about you being wrong. It's just that I want to spread misconceptions early
Yeah.
on. Let's see. I don't know if it matters. I feel like most of the time, Fire Emblem at least gives you weapons that you need and not much more. So
Yeah, you don't. None of these weapons are that good either. So like, don't worry about it.
yeah, I'll
basically.
just not stock up for now. Oh, I can even cancel out just like another Fire Emblem game. So I'll just get another house then. Assume the other place is the vendor, down below the armory.
Probably, yeah.
The drawbridge to the south is raised and lowered when the tide changes. If it's not down yet, it should be down soon enough. Okay. Does it not auto-enter, or do I have another units to move? I think maybe...
You can't move Sasha and Kate. They're NPCs, so
Okay.
it does. I think there's an option for auto-enter, and you might need to like set that in settings. Basically.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I want to. I'll just like intern for now. Okay, yeah, they're NPCing it up. And I believe they're gonna get pursued by something. Yep, hello. Gee, I wonder if this is an enemy. Good,
Yeah.
we've caught up to them. Russ, I'll leave the rest to you. Capture the princess and bring her back to my castle. What of her escort, sire? Get rid of her, I don't care. Don't bother me with useless details. Understood, sire. Okay, bye. Alright, still no drawbridge, so let's just get some more houses. We got this one to get, I guess. Let's get this one, whatever. Well, it used to be such a peaceful kingdom, but all that changed a few months back. When the Arabians were pushed back to Granada, King Raphael went to the mainland to aid in the Battle of Baltz. And the battle was lost and no one's heard news of him since. Okay, so what they said earlier, okay. Caught out of ground, Count of Graham was appointed chancellor in the king's absence. He's made a complete mess of things, reigning this great town of all life it once had. Just make tariffs really high, no one can afford to trade, not to mention when his troops came through and conducted an emergency tax, seizing all kinds of valuables. I'm saying it really casually as if it's not a big deal, but obviously to her it is. There's no way we can survive this goes on. If only our good king were here with us. Sorry. There's much of a way to apologize. Here, take the shield. It's my late father's. It's all I have left on, but I'd much be happier to see it used by good knights like you. Alright, I'm sure my father would agree. Cool. Ah, nice.
Yeah. I think every time you enter combat with or you get hit, that uses up. Basically, but you have 4 extra defense.
Okay. That makes me want to hoard it, but obviously you can buy these later, so I probably shouldn't be. Didn't you say that the zero between?
Oh, maybe I thought that. I guess I thought it was. I guess I'm providing this information because it's a while. I apologize. It's possible it is magic. We'll find out because I know that magic is resistance is magic divided by 2.
Yes.
So we don't have any units with magic stats right now, I think.
One of those heroes. I've been wondering what kind of fearsome man have managed to hold off the Imperial Army for an entire year, but you're just a bunch of kids. Oh well. Well, never mind that. You came all the way, so here you go. You can have this herb. Herb. Like a phone, I guess? If I had to guess. Yep, it's a phone.
Or maybe you have to equip the shield. It's been a really long time, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it says when held, so I don't know. We'll find out when we get to combat, I guess. Maybe it only shows in battle? Like, I don't know. The other countries of the mainlands have fallen under imperial rule. However, I doubt the Empire will bother coming all the way out here to Weltz. Our tiny kingdom is hardly a threat to the Emperor's army. When our King Raphael led his knights to Fort Baltz earlier this year, no one even found what was left of his body. He was such a fine king. His terrible kindness cost him his life. Weltz is finished without him. I hate to say it, but I doubt Queen Lisa or Princess Sasha can pull our nation through these troubled times. Oh, sorry about that. You've been very patient to sit through this old man's depressing ramblings. Here, take this sword as a token of my gratitude. Maybe run out the mill, but the edge hasn't dulled since the days I used it. Not one bit.
Okay, this is worth looking at. So like, look at the sword in your inventory if you can. Like, so actually, it won't show it here. So I guess you have to look on the equip. But like, that is a sword that actually has like an FE4 mechanic where it's got kills built up on it. Basically.
Oh, well, like a veteran's sword.
Yeah, and you do get a boost to hit and crit for getting past a certain amount of kills with it. I forget exactly the specifics of how that works, but that is a veteran sword, so it has better than average stats, basically.
That's funny. I like that they just like not copied, but like kept something like that from FE4. Oh yeah, you can buy shields here. Oh, they're expensive compared to what I have right now.
You don't have much money though, but yeah.
Yeah. So I have the traditional 5k. Chancellor Kota is nothing compared to Count Marlon. He's the lord of the eastern township of Verge, and he's as loyal as they come. In fact, most everyone agrees that Count Marlon was more suited to be Chancellor than Count Kota ever was. Just don't get why the Queen appoints Kota instead. It's like the royals all have their heads buried in the sand. It's buried in the sand. It's hard enough just to make ends meet without their bad decisions ruining our lives. Just typical. Why don't you guys try steering up things here? It'd be nice to see Kota gone. Here, you can have this. My ex gave it to me, and I don't want her to find out that I still have it. But, well, I don't really have the heart to just throw it out either. You can reload if you don't mind. If you could stake it. Miracle Charm. Give Miracle one health? Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Guaranteed Miracle.
Nice. Yeah. But I'm assuming it wears out. Yeah.
It breaks when it uses it up, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's a cool item to have. It's like a It's kind of like blessing from 3 houses. That's cool. Okay, yeah, I'm assuming that's it. So let's just end turn and see if they lower the bridge for us. Run, girls, run! Proof that Kaga's in the lead is he shows the turn counts every time. This reminds me of that one soldier from like chapter 10 in FE4 that's like, you know, we're gonna rush some kids, but let's not, you know, be too hasty about it. Let's just chill about it, you know. Let's take our time. Okay, so here's Sasha. I'm not gonna take a too deep look. I just want to see.
Look, they need to hold formation. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. See, like no, you're right. The bracketed one is magic defense because Sasha has 2 magic. So yeah. Then
Okay.
And magic divided by 2 is
Yeah.
resistant.
That's different from FE5, right? Where it's just magic. Yeah.
Magic equals resistant. But I think magic divided by 2 equals resistant makes more sense.
Yeah. I'm missing something. Where does that say there? Oh, move 4, right? MV. Yeah. Okay. So she has 4 move. She has 4 move. Okay. They're running. Oh, the S talk. That's right. I remember people mentioning this one. Okay. Alright, you guys got this. Lower bridge, please.
Yeah, you gotta wait, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's okay.
So, do you want me to give any like advice about how good the units are or anything at this point, or would you rather just
I'll try them out for a little bit.
try equipping the leather shield or whatever? See if it's an equipment.
Oh, does he have it? No, it's the other Cav, I think. Miracle Charm. No, I think Garo has it. Garo has it.
I think it might just be default, but it's been a while since so I don't.
I'll try trading it over. Gotta practice that. Equip. I can't equip that. Yeah, I
so
can't.
it's just default, I think.
It's gotta be. I guess it'll show in battle because he. No, he has in the bottom left, near bottom left, it says defense 5, but at the top right it says defense 9.
Okay, yeah, so it's just automatic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no plus 4. Okay, we got this figured out.
Do you want any pointers on the characters at all at this point, or would you rather just completely figure things out yourself?
I'll just figure it out for now, and then, like, I'd like to have a first blank impression for a little bit, and then from there, I definitely want to discuss them at some point, but...
Sure.
Let's see what we got.
The obvious main thing for now is that Garo has by far the highest stats of any unit you've got on your team.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious if he one rounds or not. Can I get this drawbridge? Hello?
There's a
princess in danger, guys. Come on, we gotta get across here. Hello?
She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
I hope so.
Oh yeah, there's the dismount, but don't use that. Don't use that.
I'll not use it. Okay, that's good to know. I think
you are forced dismounted indoors though. It's just like FE3, so.
Didn't you say that? Like, you didn't want to spoil me on like the exact mechanics of it, I think, but you said this game doesn't quite just have permadeath like the newer Fire Emblems, right? It's a little different.
It doesn't quite have permadeath, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna instantly lose if certain things die here.
Yeah, I think you even showed me like, a character died, break game over, rip.
Yeah.
I think it was Sasha who died. Okay. There it is. Cool. Drawbridge been lowered, Lord Runan. Let us be off. Yeah, he really is Malthus. Okay. So, they're in danger.
Runan had a talk conversation, so he can recruit both of them by talking.
Oh, nice. So it doesn't matter. I can talk here. Or I can talk here. No, I can't.
It's to Sasha. It has in his character page. It'll show that he has a conversation with Sasha, just like in FE4 and FE5. They list the conversation. Yeah,
I saw that earlier. So he talks to blue-haired girl. That's her. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. You can mark. Yes. Finally, I can use this feature. Finally, I've been complaining about this not being in other games so much. Now I finally can use it.
Kaga did it first.
Yes. Well, this is. You say first, but modern Fire Emblem hasn't done this yet. It's such a good feature. It's such a good feature.
Well, they're gonna do it eventually. They'll copy him eventually.
Then he'll sue. What's going on here? Are those soldiers chasing you? Runa, this is not the time for conversation. We must protect her from these soldiers. Got it. We'll deal with your pursuers, so in the meantime, hide someplace safe. You can tell us what's going on afterwards. Yes. 4 knights? Where did they come from? We were just chilling at the drawbridge. Don't worry about it.
I like how they turned around, like it turns them around, so you know that because you know that they're facing left. They're on your team. They're facing right. It's the enemy's team.
I mean, I just kind of tell because our guys are colorful and they're not, but yeah, that works.
Sure,
too.
but they turned around when you recruited
Yeah.
them, is what I mean. I thought that's
Fair.
But,
I definitely want to move him full move because he's strong.
Sasha's kind of weak, but it would not be a bad thing for you to give her EXP. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
But won't get too specific.
I'm just trying to make sense of the combat thing. Is this the forecast? Or is there one more window after this?
There's one more window after this.
Okay, good. Okay, this is the one I wanted to see. Okay, so it's the FE4, FE5 style where you have to subtract attack and defense. She looks really weak, yeah. It's 5 minus 3. Yeah, that's like 2 damage to an 8 HP guy. She does double from what I can tell, because she's the threshold is 5.
Yeah, she does double. Damage
She also gets hit by 4 and awful low damage. I'm probably not going to do this in particular. Alright. Yeah, you're going to hide. I'm going to listen to the story. But she seemed kind of good.
I'm not sure she could take that many hits.
Yeah, I just want to see this one.
Yeah,
Okay, there's one more after this. Yeah, there you go. Attack 10, defense 3. Okay, she's not... she only takes 2 damage from this guy in particular. It's kind of impressive. I can check their range like that. They're not in range. Oh, it's just Russ. This is the boss, I assume. What? You only have 3 move? What? Insane.
Yeah, Armor Knights are really low move in this game.
Thanks, Kaga. I appreciate it. Alright, what about you? Oh, I can't check them yet. I need to get Kate, was it, out of the way?
Kate's got a bow gun, so you can attack from 2 range with her, and then if you want as well.
Yeah. She wouldn't counter with a bowgun though, or is it 1-2?
You can trade her after, but yeah. Like,
Oh yeah, good idea.
At least I don't think it's 1-2. There are bows that have, so it might be worth checking.
Okay. Okay, I'll just like do this for now. Let's go, Kate. Ah, yeah. That's so good. It's so good. It looks so good. Alright. Just gonna stagger in my front line a little bit. Come on, move. Oh, right, I already moved him. That's right. He talked this turn. He was like, the grey out is not very contrasty, you know what I mean? So, so it's gonna have to be Sasha who trades with her then.
Yeah, you can block Sasha off with the other knight, though, so it's okay.
She'll probably take like 1 archer hit, but it's fine. Trade. Alright, use this S-Talk. Low.
Oh, yeah, so that's why Kate took less damage,
Oh.
because she had a shield. That's as well.
Oh, that helps too. Okay, is that gonna be how I have to do it? I can't trade within their own inventories? Okay. That's fine. Don't trade, just wait. You move here. And you can block off. Is there weapon triangle on this?
I don't think there's weapon triangle. Pretty sure there's no weapon triangle.
I'm just gonna equip my iron sword then, because I don't want to be at -5 AS or whatever it was.
Javelins are not very good.
Yeah, I'm reminded of like FE3 weapon, FE3 javelins kind of. Oh, I can check the swords here.
Yeah, you see how the stats are slightly different, basically. Yeah.
Slightly, yeah, it's a very slight difference, but it's there. That's cool that they show it off that way.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. Here comes. Okay, this is Kate. She'll be fine. You got this.
She's got the shield.
Yeah. -4 is a lot, and it's like it goes down by 1 per battle, right? So even if she gets doubled,
1 per head. I think if you dodge, it doesn't go down.
Geez, so if you get like quadruple, it's just your shield is just gone.
Yeah.
It's funny. Oh yeah, she's not exposed. She should not have been exposed to more than
It's
that.
okay. You're fine.
Yeah.
It helps to feel. Oh yeah, Sasha's really weak.
Yeah, it's better to have the warning in here than to have it like 5 chapters later when she's like, okay. So how does he do against random enemy? Rapier. I'm not gonna confirm it yet. Don't worry. Oh, this is a kill probably. But how much damage do you generally take? Like 8. So he's like 3 shot for these soldiers. I don't want to be in his range.
Yeah. I would avoid the boss's range.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put some flags here, so I know that that's the boss's range. Which means I want to kill this guy from the right, this guy from the right, and just kind of let him come from there, I guess. Kate still has the shield.
Maybe chuck a herb with Sasha or something in case you mess up. But yeah, someone's got a herb on your team somewhere.
Sasha can heal?
No, I'm saying eat a herb. You got a herb in the.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Herb.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Got it.
Yeah, the master quote. Yeah, there you go. The herb here. Yeah, you're right. Probably do that. Sure. Might as well do this now while they're in the back. No, hold up. Item, trade, supply convoy. There you go. Alright, so use the convoy. Now that is where I can say Kaga did it first, I'm pretty sure, because, you know, the main games didn't put the supply on the Lord until FE8, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, we can use him. We used Jagan, we can't do that.
It doesn't matter, trust me, it's fine. Like, just use him to kill stuff.
Uh-huh. Okay, how do you do here? Is your... Oh, they're hella weak. They're hella weak. He does... Like... Oh, he kills in one round, I think.
Yeah. Price is pretty alright.
I mean, if this is typical for him, then yeah, he seems alright. Like, purple hair, you can't do that. If you're not Marcus, you can't have purple hair. Or Jagan. Goodbye. Alright. Herb obtained. How very nice. So the shield is only depleted if I actually take a hit, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I think you're down to 2 now, though.
3 moves, so he goes... Oh, he has a forest here, so I actually can't go that far. So I could probably kill with Kate or whatever here.
You could kill with the bow gun, though, remember? It's like always the benefit. The swords and bows combination, it's like Lyn.
Yeah. But Kate is not a pre-promote, right? She's just like...
That's correct. Kate is not pre-promoted.
Yeah, she's just a cool class. Okay, so I guess just let these guys come to me.
Yeah.
This,
and then use Garo against the boss. And then use Garo against the boss.
Oh yeah, I will. I definitely want to show him off at least once. But I should give her a sword, I think. Alright, I need to do... Bowgun.
Might give her like a... The S-Stock is a pretty good weapon, so you might want to conserve uses of it, but you don't have to worry about it too much.
Oh yeah, I can give her this. Okay, good thing I can like back in and out of these, because I'd screw myself over so much if I couldn't. Yeah, that does look like a... Is it a PRF?
A what?
A personal weapon?
No, it's not.
Okay. It's just
good.
good.
PRF weapons have stars next to them.
Okay.
Like Runa has stars next to his rapier.
Good to know. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see if she's still that good with the iron sword. Oh, nice. Alright. Oh, it's so dynamic. I love it. This is so charming. I love it. At some point, I'm probably going to turn them off because even the most epic animations get old, but right now, I'm like, it's so cool.
I like the map animations in this a lot. The thing is that these animations, you would find these a lot more annoying if they took forever to load, but because I've given you the advice on how to set your emulator up so that all of the data is in the pre-cache, it's not gonna, it doesn't take like constantly take long ass times to load all the animations, so it's much smoother.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Irissa's technical help in setting this up has been invaluable for sure. I know you have a Tomahawk and an Iron Axe, so if I just get that archer out of the way, I can see what goes on here. This is an archer, he's not going to one-round me if I put someone in range, he'll be fine. You kill these in one round, right? Let me see. Oh, I meant to combat forecast, but it's fine. Okay, yeah, he's dead. Okay, goodbye. Purely on vibes alone, we killed this guy. Alright. How does he do? Attack. This is weaker. 20, 10. Oh, that's pretty good.
He doesn't double though, because...
Oh yeah, only 3 AS more. It's not that great actually then. Let's see, it takes like 6. That's fine though.
He's got adapt, so he might attack again.
Yeah, but he still doesn't kill even if he adapts. Assuming it's just like one more attack. You will not stand in my way. Oop, no adapts, just 10 damage. Okay, so we can hit him. I know the rapier is effective against him, so maybe what I can do is...
I think S-Stock is too, I think.
Oh, it might just be. Okay, what we can do is like I can kill this one with Sasha. Let's see, do you want to... let's see, 12 attack. No, he doesn't want to hit Sasha anymore. Okay, so let's get this kill with Sasha, I think. Sim Sword. Attack. This should be enough.
You can protect her with Runen with your remaining units anyway if you're so it should be fine.
Yeah. Oh, 63
oh, God, only
hits.
63 hits.
The hell?
Yeah, the slim sword is really bad. The slim weapons are really bad in this game. You really don't want to use slim weapons for the most part.
I guess I just gave one to her to just like be like, okay, this is she's bad at combat for now.
Look at the stat. Oh, there you got it. You
I did.
Find the stat page.
53 hit. What the hell?
Yeah. There are some very weird numbers for hits and stuff. Like compare that to the Iron Sword when like or whatever, like on someone else right now. Yeah, that's much more normal.
Damn.
That's much more. Yeah, like slim is really bad. So like probably it would don't do it right now. I mean like there's only one enemy left and it's the boss. So
let's check this.
It's triple might effectiveness, I believe.
Yeah, and it's factored in here right now because he's not. He doesn't have. Okay, it's 11 times 2. I think. Yeah, looks good. 5 over -2. Yeah, we're doing some murder here. First Runen combat. This goes up against the big guys. I love it. I failed. Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn!
Okay. HP and defense are good for Runen.
Didn't he just get strength speed as well? Like
maybe I thought he got skill. I missed him.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
The ordering of the stats is not what you're used to, I think, on the stat page.
Okay, our soldiers are turning tail. Good. Where's that girl we found? She's safe and sound with us. She got a kill even. Oh, there she is. You okay? Yes. Thank you very much. Those were well-teased soldiers, right? Or were they after you? You look like someone of noble upbringing. I thought you recognized her. This is Princess Sasha of Welt. This is Sasha. I am pleased to see you again, Lord Runen. And I you. Sorry I didn't recognize you. Don't worry about it. It's been years since I last saw you. Although I recognized your kind eyes. We only met for a short while, but you were very kind to me. Much like you were today. I was only 10 years old when I accompanied my father on his trip to Welt. I recall meeting the young princess, but you've changed so much. I would never have guessed you were the same girl. Well, I remember, my lady. Oh, you must be Lord Runen's guardian. Your name was Yugen. At your service, milady. Yes, that's right. General Yugen. Thank you for your kindness. Mrs. Sasha, would you mind telling us what's happening here in Welt? Yeah, why are you being changed by your own soldiers? Yeah, see? That's basically that.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the Battle of Baltz? Naturally. About half a year back, the Western Alliance united to rescue Reed from the Empire's clutches, starting with Fort Balt, but they were decimated. We heard from townspeople here that King Raphael's been missing ever since. I'm glad they're mentioning the same events like a couple times, so at least you kind of remember it. Unfortunately, it's true. We haven't heard a word from my father. Most of the brave nobles and knights who accompanied my father were killed. Only a handful managed to return to us. With so much of the nobility gone, those who remain have been greatly abusing their power. Without my father to keep him in line, they're running the country into the ground. But even with his majesty gone, how could Welt be so crippled after a single defeat? Surely your father left contingencies in place in case the battle went poorly? Or at least left someone trustworthy to manage things while he was off in battle? Yeah, of course. He put Kaga in charge instead of someone else who would have been better, I think is what they said. Chancellor's left in charge.
No. That's what happened.
Oh, Rip Reno. Ah, I see. But is the Chancellor the one that one of the villagers mentioned, like, why didn't they put blah blah in charge? I don't remember who blah blah was.
I've forgotten his name too. But yeah.
Everything went south after that. Kaga's levied absurd taxes, banished all those who dare question his authority. He's become nothing short of a tyrant. And what about your mom? Surely the queen has something to say about all this. After being made aware of Kaga's tyranny, my mother prepared a decree to exile him from an appoint Count Marlon, that's the one, I think, as Chancellor's place. But who's that? He's the Count of Verge to the east. He was unable to accompany my father to the Battle of Balt to his age, but he's loyal and honorable, loved by his industry and nobility alike. My father always wanted him to be his chancellor, but Count Marlon insisted that he was not worthy of the honor. He still resides in Verge today. I see. So you were on your way to Verge to deliver your mom's decree to him? Yes, my mother entrusted her letter to my personal knight, Kate, and told us to flee to Count Marlon's side. Alright, I understand. We'll help you escort to Verge. So I guess the guys chasing her were just like Kata's man then.
Yeah.
I'd like to meet this Count Marlon myself. I'm happy to hear it, but what are you doing here in Weltz? The last I'd heard, you were holding out against the Empire in Granada. I'll tell you about it along the way. We should leave here before Kata sends reinforcements after you. Okay, it's understandable so far. Understandable so far. I might not remember everything tomorrow, but so far. Alright, so that's where we're headed, going, looking at?
That's the capital. You're not going to be going there yet.
Okay, yeah, it's just a POV thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Queen. That's generally what you get. Like when you see those like yellow downward arrows, it's like a POV thing. Queen Liza, how do you fare? Is there anything I can do for you? Please do not hesitate to ask. Count Kata, how long do you intend to keep me confined in this room? Are you not ashamed as one of the King's Raphael's allegiance? No, this is... I've heard rumors that you are planning to form an alliance with the Empire. Do you honestly believe that Raphael would allow such foolishness? What sort of excuse do you intend on giving the king when he returns? With all due respect, your majesty, King Raphael was lost to us long ago. As Chancellor, it is my duty to protect our nation, is it not? The king is alive. I am his wife, I would know. Count Kata, I ask that you cease your oppression of my people at once. There is still time to repent for your sins. You wound me, your majesty. Generous as I am, I still have my limits. Are you threatening me, Master Jedi? Then spare yourself the trouble and kill me now. Your name shall be stained forever in history as a filthy traitor.
Me dead. Strike me dead and I shall become more powerful than you.
Impossible. Count Kata, if you have no further questions, then I ask you to leave. I need to chill. To be damned, that impudent woman. Perhaps I should kill her off after all. Just poison her. Just do the Lundgren thing. No, my lord. If we harm the queen now, the unaligned nobles will turn against us. It's the royal advisor. The royal family of wealth descends from General Sutherland the Great. Taking any action against them directly would be ruinous. What do you suggest we do then? The queen's hope lies in Count Marlon. If he were lost, she would surely give unto us. Yes, we must eliminate Marlon. Let us make haste. If we take too long, the neutral nobles may side with the queen anyway. Alright, so they're going after our favorite Marlon, our beloved guy. Verge. Yo, Marlon POV? Ooh, he looks badass. Preparations are complete, fodder. We will be departing shortly. Hold, Raffin. I just received a report from Port Sora. Princess Sasha is safe. She's heading here as we speak. Is that true? I thought she was being pursued by Kata's soldiers. She was rescued by a group of knights who had landed at Sora. A small band, a few dozen at most, but apparently quite valorous. Knights? Could it be the Empire? I don't think so. The report says their ship was flying the flag of Mosa. Mosa? Soldiers from Reeve? The blue... What did they call it? Blue Lion flag or something? The pirate flag?
Sea Lion.
Yeah, Sea Lion flag. There we go. I knew it wasn't Blue Lions. It seems that way. Likely Roselians, specifically, since their last remaining base at Granada fell only a few weeks ago. That would make them Lord Runen and Lord Holmes, right? Do you think they're seeking asylum? Perhaps. In any case, they are undoubtedly in search of friends here. King Raphael and the late Duke Gramud of Roselia were like brothers. The king's decision to leave for Balt was likely in part to avenge his fallen friend. I always love when they go to like neighboring country that's still kind of friendly. It's almost always there, I think. I would be surprised if Lord Runen had not come to Weltz seeking aid. And will you offer him aid, father? I know his citizens hail him as a hero for holding his own against the Empire, but what do you think of him? He may be brave, but he's still just a boy, far too young to be called a hero. Citizens are simply projected image onto him because their true hero, Duke Gramud, has fallen. So you think the rumors are untrue? Only that they are exaggerated. I have no doubt that Runen might one day live up to his father's name. As for whether or not I will aid him, we must first deal with our own troubles before we can assist with Reeves. Regardless, we must thank him and his knights for rescuing the princess. Raffin, go to the castle gate and prepare to greet them. They deserve a proper welcome. Yes, father. May I accompany you, brother? Or would I just be in the way? What do you mean, Esther? Well, it's been a long time since you last met the princess. I perhaps thought that you might prefer some time to yourselves. Don't be absurd. I have sworn loyalty to the princess as a knight of Weltz. That's all there is to it. Haha. You're the same as ever, dear brother, but I'm sure the princess would appreciate a kind word or two from you for a change. Ha! Esther, if you have time to waste on such useless gossip, why don't you spend it on your training? I went through all the trouble of convincing father for you to let you train as a knight, but not once have you taken your responsibilities seriously. One day I'll return to Barge and I won't be able to protect you anymore. I never asked for you to protect me. Huh. Wait, Esther, no! Don't be so casual with her. We don't need knights to start gossiping about Lady Esther and her foster brother. Yes, father, I will choose my words more carefully. Don't be so casual, guys. Kaga said it first.
Also, just to kind of put things into context a bit, when they're talking about Zelia and such, like I believe that's Runan's, like it's a principality, it's like a subdivision of the Reeve Kingdom, like the Kingdom of Reeve. So like he's one of the princes of Reeve, basically.
Okay.
Right? And so is Holmes. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, now Lord Gramwood, yes, he was burned to death by the terror of Mosa. Jeez. My father worked so hard to end the war with Canaan and the Empire. When there was finally hope of a treaty in Nolzeria, he was overjoyed and headed over at once. But the Empire had somehow resurrected back the holy dragon Mosa. My father was reduced to ash along with thousands of other innocent people by the dragon's breath. I'm sorry, he was so kind. Lord Gramwood used to visit Welts very frequently. He cared for me like his own daughter. The last time we met, he even offered for me to go visit Roselia. Lord Gramwood was very fond of you, Sasha. He always dreamed of welcoming you to Roselia as Lord Runan's queen. He was sorely disappointed you could not, though, since you are the only heir to the throne of Welts. Is that true? But I have no plans to take the throne. My father would never have wished as much. He should have told me. Well, Lady Sasha, what say you come to Roselia with us? What? Yugen, let's get going. Yes, of course, my lord. Of course, my lord. My lord. Alright, is he moving? Okay, there we go. There's the world map.
Okay, before we do anything, I'd like to just point something out, because I know you talked about the unit page with the kills and stuff. So I can I think it's okay to say it now, but I had to go double check again because I didn't want to give him misinformation. I'm like, oh god, I don't remember how this works properly.
Mm-hmm.
But there is when you kill an enemy, where you kill that enemy, which weapon you kill that enemy, and the enemy type that you kill, it keeps track of that. And I believe if at certain amounts of doing that, you do get bonuses. So you see there you've got plains 1 because you killed one enemy on a plains, and you've killed one of that type of enemy, and you've killed it with a sword, right? And I don't remember exactly when. I think it's in 10s, but I think it's in 10s that you get 1% extra hit and evasion or something like that.
That's so
I
neat.
believe.
It sounds like EV training from Pokemon or something, or the FE9 fixed XP system where you get more defense if you kill more soldiers and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I believe that when you caps out at 25% bonus at 250 in any particular category. But yeah, basically it's like EV training kind of.
That's funny and cute. I like that. Would this be a reasonable time to cut it off? Because we've been going for about an hour. I think if we'll just go to a next map or next dialogue after this. Or should we do one more bit of dialogue maybe?
Do a bit more dialogue. Do a bit more dialogue and get to the next map before we cut it off. I think.
Is this just buying stuff from their vendors and armories?
Yes, the city is the vendors here, yeah. So it's the same. I believe it's the same stuff that was on the map, but
probably
it might have changed.
I know it changes in Sacred Stones every now and then. Yeah, it looks the same. This is the armory.
That's the armory, yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's the same. Yeah, I was wasn't heal and defender, but it wasn't. I think this is shield and vulnerary or something, or shield.
I can't remember. I think the Slim Lance is okay, but yeah, the Slim Sword is totally garbage, is from what I remember.
Yeah, it's, I didn't check the Slim Lance, but yeah, okay. I'm assuming this saves the game?
Yes, system, so may as well do a save.
Yeah. Might as well see if we can save. Alright. Okay, we'll get a bit more dialogue and then, so you guys just move to Verge, I guess?
Yes, correct.
I probably can't even move anywhere else anyway.
Correct.
Princess Sasha, we have been expecting you. Raffin, why didn't you come to my aid? I barely escaped from the palace with my life. I thought you would be here for me, but no, you just left me on my own. Forgive me, the report of your escape only came in late last night. I was kind of sleepy. I was not prepared for sudden news, so my departure was delayed. Oh, cold-hearted. You don't care at all about me, do you, Raffin? I trusted you. My humblest apologies. Don't worry, Raffin. I'm kidding. I just wanted to tease you. Lamau! I'm not mad at you at all. Sorry, I upset you. You've always been so serious and stoic, as if no thing in heaven or earth could ever move you. I wanted to see you flustered just once. Ooh. I apologize if I angered you. Sorry, Raffin. Lady Shasha, would you mind introducing your friend to us? Well, of course, this is Raffin, son of Count Marlon of Verge. Oh, the actual son, okay. Please follow me.
He's the foster son, but he's just...
Okay. Let us continue the conversation inside. My father has been waiting for you. I see, so that is what happened. I suspected it would be you, Lord Runin, when I heard reports of the flag of Mosa sailing into ports, Zara. And the flag of Mosa... Was Mosa also named with a dragon?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, are you here to ask for reinforcements? That is correct. The Brazilian knights were among the finest in Reeve, but our numbers have dwindled in a recent string of battles. We have no hope of retaking our homeland with only a handful of knights left. And so we decided to seek aid from our close friend and mighty ally of Welt. You flatter us, but surely you must know that the sort of chaos our kingdom is in, now that Chancellor Kaga is in charge. Providing troops to you under our current circumstances would be difficult. I don't want to overuse Kaga at first or anything, but this reminds me so much like when Erica goes to Frelia, and they're like, no, we don't have anyone to spare, I'm sorry. I completely understand, Count Marlon. However, I believe we may be able to come to an arrangement. Could you tell me more about Kaga? Kaga is the head of a powerful family whose roots lie in the royal house of General Sutherland himself. I'm going to guess he's going to be like, okay, if I get rid of Kaga for you, can you give me soldiers?
That's pretty much on the mark.
He is the Count of Graham, a vast region north of the royal capital of Fort Welt. He is cunning, greedy, and vile. He's also like sending soldiers for us, by the way. But he doesn't know that. The sort of man who would do anything to get his way and stay in power. Why did a man like that run loose? Can you not expel him from the court? As you have likely heard, Welt suffered from massive losses in the Battle of Balt 6 months ago. Kaga and many of the other nobles were against joining the Western Alliance, arguing that we should seek peace with the Empire. But King Raphael would have none of it, as the Empire had joined forces with the dark necromancers of Gertzel. The king knew that if the Emperor were not stopped, he would lead the world to ruin. Only brave loyals were brave enough to do something.
Yeah, something like that.
So now...
I'm careful. I think if you're gonna make it go like press button start, you should just set the thing to the max speed so that like you don't have to.
Oh, I set it to fast. Maybe I should set it to max. Yeah, it's like even the fast setting is kind of slow, so I'm just trying to make it go faster when I'm like caught up to it with reading. Anyway, well, not entirely. I'm ashamed to say that I too was one of those who stayed behind. Forgive me. The king undoubtedly trusted you to keep watch over Welt in his absence. Is there no way to stop Kaga? I've tried many times to talk some sense into the man, but not once has he heeded me. Our only choice left is to expel him by force, but Verge lacks sufficient manpower. Are Kaga's forces that numerous? Not exceptionally, but the main problem is that the bulk of our troops were lost at Balt, including my elder son. Only those knights under the command of my younger son Raffin remain. We would have enough soldiers left to fight Kaga, but bandits near Taurus have taken advantage of our diminished numbers and began attacking our rural villages. As Lord of Verge, it is my foremost duty to protect my people, and as such I cannot spare the troops to deal with Kaga. Understand. In that case, allow us to assist with your bandit problem. Oh! Okay, that works too. That way we may focus our efforts on reclaiming Fort Welt from Kaga. Does that sound acceptable to you? I have no objections for it. However, are you sure you want to involve yourself in this? We would have it no other way. It's Fire Emblem, we gotta kill the bandits. Very well. Raffin, please accompany the Brazilians. You can serve as their guide in our lands. Yes, father. I shall go as well. No, Esther. You will stay here. Hold, Raffin. As a knight, one must never run from the face of battle. You may go as well, Esther. Prove yourself a worthy daughter of this house. I will, father. Runin, I will be pleased to spare you one more of my best soldiers. Please, come this way.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. This is kind of what I wanted us to do. So, you're going to get to pick between... You're going to get to pick.
Oh.
It's going to be interesting.
Right, I vaguely remember someone saying like they should pick this or such. Okay, these soldiers wish to join your quest. Now if I ask you only take one of them, as the rest will be necessary to guard the keep.
And now you can like move around, I believe. Like so it's like it's a little bit like an Yeah, you can move around and talk to them, and they can look at their stats and stuff.
Okay. I can check them yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So you got a bishop. Level 15, damn. He looks like a promote.
He is a pre-promote. Yeah, he is pretty good. He is pretty good.
I think there's not much to be. Oh, you can just see 2 pages. Okay, because he doesn't have a history or anything like that.
Yeah,
It's an NPC.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Physic, damn. Oh wow, magic plus 10. So damn, that's he heals 23 HP with a physic. Insane.
Yeah, physics are very, very good in this game. You also, I will not like. There are other benefits to basically almost all of these characters. I will say have other it's not just you get the character, but you will also get special events or bonuses depending on them. I will say that Lee, the first one, Bishop Lee, he's the easiest to get the bonuses with. The other ones start to get more obscure, or they don't have as notable ones basically.
Okay.
So that's I'll say for that.
Ezekiel, I've definitely seen Ezekiel. Okay, I've definitely seen his name being thrown around sometimes. He is an axe soldier. Oh, it's just like a soldier, but with an axe. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Interesting. Wait, this is
He's
way
okay.
This is way a ton. Yeah. Okay.
He's okay. He's okay.
This guy I've heard a lot about. I heard he's really good.
You already know. Yeah. Yes. He has Paragon. That's a skill down there.
Let me see if we can get to it. Doubles XP gain? Yeah, okay, yeah, I know he becomes really good. His start doesn't seem exceptionally good, but I know he becomes really good.
Yeah. He has a massive he is very good, but you shouldn't feel like you have to pick him, basically. Okay. The game is pretty easy, so you don't have to pick him. But if you want a really good unit, yeah, definitely. Go for it.
Why didn't Kaga give him one more hit though? It's so sad. He was so close to greatness. I mean, come on, I already have 2 Cavaliers, I can't pick another one, right? Kappa.
I mean, you're also gonna get Esther and Raffin, so.
Oh, she's also a Cav? Sheesh.
Yeah.
Okay. Luca with he's an archer.
Yeah.
Cringe, bro.
Yeah, this people generally agree he's the worst one. There are reasons to pick him, but they're not very good. So yeah. I think it's pretty you think you would kind of realize that already because, picking an archer, and you've already got a unit that can use swords and bows, which is just flat out better than only being able to use a bow for the most part. So.
Oh yeah, you mean the Lin clone, Kate?
Yeah.
I mean, Lin is technically the clone, but you know what I mean. At least they gave him some base speed though. Most of the GBA archers 4 strength, 6 speed base.
Yeah, it's 4 strength though. It's kind of cringe.
Yeah, that does look pretty cringe.
Also, try to pay attention. Also, the mastery stat is also generally kind of important as well, because because remember that's your weapon skill level. Lower mastery is pretty damning usually, and you only have that 1 mastery potion basically.
Oh, it's the only one I'm gonna get for a while. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I know. I think a lot of people that want to watch me play this, I think a lot of them will want me to pick Neron, but I'm kind of really tempted by Lee. He seems like
both are really good. I used Lee the first time I played, and I didn't regret it. He's a very good unit. Neron is super strong. So I don't know. I'm not going to push you in either direction. I would support either choice. Both are very good.
Yeah. I'm not super hyped on the other 2 personally right now.
Lee is the only unit in the game who can use staves and magic. All the other mages you get are just magic, and healers are just healers. So keep that in mind as well. He's special.
I like this guy. I think I'm gonna go with Lee. Let me talk to him.
Sure.
If I talk to them, is that definitely picking them, or is that just?
I don't remember. So I mean, I would probably. I don't think it does.
This is just Marlon, right? So I just talk to him, see what he says. It's probably gonna be the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it doesn't finalize. I think you have to go through it first.
Well, I'll talk to Lee in case and see what he says. And if this ends up being the only conversation you have, and you are, my name is Lee. I am a bishop in the service of Count Marlon. I may not be handy with a blade, but I have magical skills to offer. What do you think, Eugen? Let's see. Bishop Lee specializes in both healing and offensive magic. Both are abilities that our force currently lacks. However, we cannot expect him to stand at the front lines with a sword in his hand. All right.
Yeah, you can choose. You can look at all the others.
Okay, so I'll talk to them then. Ezekiel. You're an ex-soldier, yes. Pleased to meet you, Lord Runin. I am Ezekiel, frontline combat expert. What do you think, Eugen? Let's see. Sir Ezekiel specializes in the axe. His attacks are powerful, albeit lacking in accuracy. He's strong and above all experienced. He would immediately be a valuable asset. I love that they have this little accompanying dialogue for this. Neron. You're gonna be like, yeah, he's a noob, but he'll probably become really good. I bet that's what I'm gonna say. I'm Neron. I was just knighted last month, but I promise I'll do my best. Please, Lord Ruin, let me accompany you. What do you think, Eugen? Let's see. I appreciate Neron's enthusiasm, but I do not see any particular skill worth noting. Still, maybe. Just maybe he might be a diamond in the rough, just needing to be polished. I knew it.
Yeah.
Man. Eugen blind confirmed. Alright, Luca. You don't look like a soldier. Wow. Yes, I am Luca from a village north of Graham. My name is Gunther. I specialize in archery. I escaped from Kata's tyranny and fled here to Verge. I am merely a hunter, but please allow me to help you to defeat the bandits. But we do not yet have a competent archer among. Wow. Wow.
I already forgot about Kate.
Eugen is like just completely blind. Luca's skill with the bow may just be what we need right now. Wow. Never listen to Eugen. Alright.
Going with Lee then? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with Lee. He seems fun. Like, this is a good feel safe, right? He's like, oh, I screwed up this physic, Lamau.
Yeah. No, he's good.
Alright. Let's get it. Yes. Choose Lee. Is he your choice? Oh, it definitely has some finalizing dialogue. Yes, I want Lee. Runen, I heard you're going to bring those bandits to justice. Yes, the villages in the south are being hit the worst. Things will only get worse for them if we don't act quickly. Raffen is going with you. Lord Runen, may I accompany you as well? I'm afraid I cannot take you along. Why not? Even Esther is going. Esther is literally a knight, okay? After we deal with the bandits, the next step will be liberating Welts. You will have the responsibility of leading the Liberation Army. For now, you should rest and prepare for the upcoming battles. I must ask you to stay here with Kate until our return. As you wish. Oh, you're not going to bring Kate along? Shit. Lord Princess Sasha, you needn't worry about Lord Runen. He is a hero of Reeve after all. Such a man would never fall to a band of simple outlaws. But Raffen, there is no time for talking. Taurus is in danger. Lord Runen, we must strike swiftly. Indeed, we should get going. We ride, everyone. I'm assuming it's going to go back to the world map, and then yeah. You can go to Taurus.
Oh, it's going to give you a little bit more dialogue.
Oh, more dialogue. Let's go.
It's okay. I just wanted to do the choice because I think the choice is interesting.
Yeah, it is. It was a good idea. What? The princess still walks free? Yes, I'm afraid so, my lord. You useless idiots. You let her escape the Verge of all places. We have no choice now. We must capture the princess no matter what the cost. Bring me General Iritz. Iritza?
I don't know. We'll get his name later. He's got no eyebrows, that's all I know.
Love his face. Lord Kata, you summoned me? General Iritz, Marlon has raised an army in rebellion. Her Majesty the Queen has ordered his execution. Bring me his head, and you shall replace him as Count of Verge. Is that true? Very well, then. The impudent fools won't know what hit them. Wait a minute, General Iritz. Count Marlon is a veteran general of no small renown. His son Raffen is no joke either. I fought him before in the royal tourneys, but not once could I best him. If you're going against him, you're on your own. I don't want any part in it. You're out of line, soldier. How dare you embarrass me in front of the Lord Chancellor? We're Knights of Wealth, General Iritz, not the Chancellor's personal lackeys. Why should we be listening to him? What are you implying? I told you, the Queen herself has ordered this attack. Then bring her here. I'll ask her myself. The Queen has been ill from shock after the rebels made off with the princess. No one is allowed near her quarters. Then what are your soldiers doing keeping watch in front of her door? If you ask me, it looks like you're keeping her prisoner. Bah, such insolence. You're with those rebels, aren't you? Guards, seize this traitor and throw him into the dungeon. Oh dear, I am in trouble, aren't I? But let me tell you one thing before I go. Your Chancellor Ness, Knights of Wealth are loyal to the king and to the princess. The only ones who will listen to you are your own troops or idiots like Iritz. If you think you're going to overthrow this kingdom while we sit idly by, I'm afraid you're sorely mistaken. Why, you guards, forget the dungeon. Execute him, execute him. You can't make this up.
Yeah.
What's the crime, sir? Think one up yourself, you useless halfwit. Right. I'm returning to my homelands. You will first escort me to Graham. Of course, my lord. We can bring you there on the way to Verge. But why the sudden decision? I am returning to gather more of my own men. I cannot trust these capital guards, as you can see. Arids, let this be a lesson to you. If you dare betray me, you can be sure that your wife and children will be the first ones to pay. Interesting. I love their faces, I'm sorry. Hey! It's like Gaiden when they have like the little reinforcements. Oh hello, yeah, they're going out there. That's cute.
Now you can stop. So.
Yeah. Alright. Not that I want to stop,
but
yeah. Save.
Do you want to look at Esther, or do you want to...
Nah, I think I'm good for the day. It's been 1 hour and 60 minutes. I think I'm gonna take a break here.
It's all good.
Look at the units later. There'll be plenty of opportunities for sure. Yeah, no, real quick wrap up. I'm really enjoying this actually, despite all the slowness that it supposedly has. The technical advancements you made on it obviously help with this a lot, make it a lot smoother. I've never played the original, but damn. But I don't know, this looks it just for its time looks pretty good, and it plays fine, and it's intuitive, and like you said off camera to me, it's kind of like FE3 plus FE5 in a way.
There's a mix of like there's a mix of like Gaiden, FE3 and FE5 in here, I think, in a lot of ways. So yeah, it's like a big mishmash of his past games, I think.
Yeah, it's like a love letter to like early Fire Emblem, really. And a lot of people think I'm just like I just love everything Kaga makes no matter what it is, which is not quite true. Like FE5 is one of my favorite games, but I don't know, I just like the good games that he makes. I like his vibe, generally speaking. Some things I don't like sometimes, but generally, yeah, this is what I dig. This is really fun. I can't wait to see what else it has in store. So I'm definitely gonna do at least another one of these. I know TEARRING SAGA is not what everyone's familiar with, so it probably won't get great views or anything. But I don't care. I need more content. I want to play more Fire Emblem, and as long as we don't get another new mainline Fire Emblem game, this is what we got. So this is what we're gonna do. And Irissa, if you would like to accompany me, I'd enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to revisiting this game again. I really liked it when I played it the first time, but it's been a while, so like coming back to it again, I think is going to be a lot of fun.
All right, nice. In that case, we'll see you all next time. Peace, Reno.
Goodbye.